Hey everybody, welcome to Mindful Minutes. For those who don't know, I'm Jillian, and a lot of people have been asking about saging, so I figured I would just do a quick little video introducing the concept of saging and how you can use it. Saging or smudging, the burning of herbs like sage, is a centuries old practice that is very helpful with clearing energy from a space or from your person. Sage particularly is very good at clearing negative energy out of spaces and creating kind of peace and comfort and opening it up to new space for new opportunities, positive energy, and things like that. So to get started, what you're going to need is obviously your sage. So this is white sage. This is a smudge stick. I get mine at Whole Foods. You're going to need some sort of surface that is heat proof that you can lay it on once you light it. And obviously a lighter or some sort of, source of fire. So that's about it. And then just yourself. Personally, when I go to sage my home or, my studio before I teach or anything like that, I like to write down my intentions for my space. Sometimes I feel like in the moment it's hard for us to articulate our thoughts and get out exactly what it is that we're feeling or what we want to say. If we take a moment and we kind of meditate on what we want to accomplish with this practice, and then we write it down, that way we just take the stress away, we take the anxiety away, and we can really focus on what it is that we're supposed to be doing, which is clearing all of that stress, that anxiety, and that negativity away. So I've already written down my intentions for this particular practice that we're going to do here. And this is kind of something I would do maybe once a month. It's perfect this month because tomorrow is the full moon. But this is something I would do maybe once a month in my home. You can sage the body, you can sage your home. Particularly if you're saging your home, you would end up kind of walking around the perimeter of your home through all of your rooms. You would go up and over doorways, you would go around windows. Some people even like to go into darker spaces like underneath furniture, behind furniture, under beds, or even in closets. Anywhere where that negative energy might kind of be stagnant, and you clear it away. Some people are fine having windows and doors shut. If the amount of smoke kind of bothers you from it, you can just kind of crack a window or anything like that. But that's about it. There's no real magic to it. You just kind of get yourself in the right frame of mind. So first I like to start with the breath. So just taking a comfortable seated position, hands over the knees. I like to take my thumb and forefinger together in a little bit of a wisdom mudra. You can also just take the hands to the heart, Anjali Mudra, prayer position, whatever works for you. And we'll begin to focus on the breath. Just like we would at the beginning of a yoga class, I like to just calmly center myself. Inhale. Exhale. Taking a few more deep mindful breaths. Acknowledge any areas of the body that feel tense or tight. Allow that tension to leave with the exhale. Turn the focus to the mind. If there's any thoughts running wild, gently acknowledge them and send them on their way with an exhale. See if you can deepen your breath. Inhale. Exhale. A few more. And as you continue your breath, you might notice that the mind and body begin to come to stillness. You might feel the heartbeat and the breath slow. Just let a sense of peace, a sense of comfort, contentment, tranquility wash over the body and the mind. Taking your hands to the heart if they're not already, connect with the heartbeat, uniting mind and body. And gently opening the eyes, taking your hands back to the knees. If you've written down your intentions, we can go ahead and read our intentions for this saging. I invite the power of positivity into all areas of my life. I invite love for myself and love for others to be expressed in my thoughts, my words, and my actions. I invite peace, acceptance, joy, love, and prosperity into my home. I respectfully ask for a release from my past as I welcome with thanks and hope a positive future. I ask that all negativity be released from my mind, my body, and my spirit, as well as my home. I invite clarity, focus, and positive direction into all aspects of my life. And I offer these intentions with love for myself, for those close to me, and for all of humanity. Sealing those intentions into the heart with a breath. Inhale. Exhale. And now we'll take our sage. I actually have some candles too. These are actually sage and citrus candles. I'll just light those. You don't have to have candles, but I love them. There we go. I also like to have some sort of soothing music kind of playing while I do this, just kind of a multi-sensory experience, totally optional. And then we will go ahead and we'll take our sage. So this is a pre-bundled smudge stick or sage stick, and you don't have to do anything with it. You can use it just like this. If you want to kind of unravel it and use just like one small leaf at a time, maybe you're just doing a very quick little saging around yourself or something, that's fine. But you can also just light, use, stamp it out when you're done, and reuse. So we're gonna go ahead and using our flame to light our sage bundle here. It should light fairly easily. It smells so good. I like to kind of let the flame be there for a few seconds at least. And if you ever need to relight it, that's fine. I'm gonna do one more. Oh, maybe. There we go. You can see the smoke rising. So first I would start by just saging around yourself, the arms, just all around the body. And then again, just maybe coming to the heart, a few more deep breaths. Just letting the cleansing properties wash over you. And once you've sat here for a few breaths, you might then begin to sage the space around you. So I'm not going to take you on a full, walk around my home right now. But what you would do is just kind of take your sage with you, and mine is still smoking. It should smoke for, a good few minutes. But again, if you ever need to kind of light it again, that's perfectly fine. So, but as you go around your home, you might go around like the baseboards, all throughout the room. You might go around the door frames, around the windows, and like I said, maybe in those darker spaces, like underneath the furniture, in closets, that kind of thing. And while you're doing that, you can do a number of things. You can simply just call to mind the intentions you had written out, and there might even just be simpler intentions, not so long. It might just be, I invite positivity into my life, I expel all things negative. If you have a favorite mantra, a favorite chant, maybe a favorite prayer, anything like that, feel free to use that as well. And just make it your personal experience. So once you're done with your sage, now this is still hot, obviously, so you can use a little bit of water, just a few drops, to put it out completely, or you can just kind of stamp it out. You can also, if you're going to be around it for a while, or you're going to be kind of in your space and you're not going anywhere, so we don't want to leave it unattended, you can set it on your surface, and then you might just sit for a few more moments, again just inviting in that positivity. And again, expelling all things negative. Let's just take a few more moments together, reconnecting with our breath. Acknowledging that we are deserving of all things positive, all things peaceful, all things joyful. Bringing awareness to areas of our life that might need a little bit of changing. Anything we need to let go of, anything we need to release. And with one more inhale, we'll take our hands to the heart. And I always end my sessions with Namaste. The light in me honors and sees the light in all of you. Namaste.